Hello students, today in this video I shall continue teaching digestive system for standard 9. This is video number 4 for digestive system. Here it is, digestive system, video number 4 for class 9. Today in this video we will see the internal structure of a tooth. Structure of a tooth is the internal structure of all the teeth are similar. Following is the diagram of a LS. LS means longitudinal section. When you take a section and study it, that is called longitudinal section, shortly called LS. LS of a tooth. An LS is taken and this is the structures that is visible in a tooth. It has got three basic parts. The crown, that is exposed part. The crown, this is the exposed part. This is the neck junction between root and crown. This is the portion. And this is the portion that is called the root. That is inside the socket of the jawbone. Inside the jawbone. This is the root. Inside the jawbone. This is exposed part, crown. This is neck. This is jaw, root. In each part there are several layers. The first layer, the exposed part, that means the crown, is enamel. See that part? It is the exposed part. This part is the hardest substance of the body. It is made out of calcium and phosphorus, and this enamel is used for cutting, tearing, grinding and crushing the food. That is the exposed part. This is the hardest substance of the body. Next is the bone-like structure, that is dentine. It is a kind of a layer. It is having lines. These lines actually represent canaliculi. Canaliculi. This canaliculi is coming from the odontoblast cells. The cell which is actually forming this dentine is odontoblast cell. Look at this layer there, odontoblast cell. This structure is not shown in your book. So these odontoblast cells secrete the substance of dentine, and it is having the process of the protoplasm on odontoblast cells called canaliculi. This dentine is covering a central space called the pulp cavity. This portion is the pulp cavity. It contains pulp cavity having pulp. The dotted portion, that is called the pulp. Here it is pulp cavity having pulp. It's together it is labeled. The pulp is actually a soft connective tissue that is filling up the space. That space is not empty. It is covered through which a number of blood vessels and nerves are passing, which are coming from here. See this part? From here the blood vessels branching off, forming capillary, and the nerve cells are coming. So very details of that is not possible to show. Blood vessel and nerve supply is going into the pulp cavity, which is actually nourish the odontoblast cells and the dentine and keep the teeth healthy. So this is the root part of it. This is the jawbone, and the junction between this crown, this is the gum or gingiva. Gum is also technically called gingiva. This is the gum, this part. And below the gum, this is the jawbone. Here it is, jawbone. Connected with it, there is one more layer you can see. This is the layer coming down, and this is the layer coming down. This is called cementum or cement, a substance which is firmly gripping the root of the teeth with the jawbone. There is another substance which is doing the same function, is periodontal membrane. This is the thing that is shaded there. Periodontal membrane. This periodontal membrane is the surface of the jawbone, the membrane of the surface of the jawbone, which is also helping to grip the root of the teeth firmly with the jawbone. So both this periodontal membrane and cementum help the root of the tooth to become fixed hardly with the jawbone. And these are the structures of it which is being visible over here, along with the function. Enamel, dentine making the bulk of the tooth, which is separately studied here, written here. You can also write down from there, though the handwriting may not be very much convincing. You can take it from your study material. This section of tooth sometimes asked, suggest the name of a tooth. Since it is showing only one root, look at that, one root. So single fang. Canine, so when it is single fang, then it is either canine or it is incisor. So that's why it is written here, section of a tooth, either canine or incisor with one fang or root. If it is more than one fang, 2 or 3, then it is either premolar or it is molar. Again, I have been explaining this. Hardest enamel, hardest substance of the body made out of calcium and phosphorus. It is a glassy white in color or may appear yellowish due to dentine present below. Okay. Next part is dentine. This is the next hardest part of tooth. It is bone-like structure enclosing a cavity inside. Hard bone-like substance and enclose a cavity inside called pulp cavity. It contains canaliculi. Look at that canaliculi that is labeled. Here it is, canaliculi, line. Canaliculi. Those are coming from the odontoblast cells. These are the odontoblast cells layer. This layer. This layer is actually forming the dentine. That's why protoplasmic processes are being going into the dentine, which appears like lines. That is canaliculi. Pulp, here it is, pulp, soft connective tissue present in pulp cavity. Soft connective tissue present in pulp cavity. It is having blood vessels and nerve supply. Because of this, if there is a heat or if it is being pulled up or breaks, we feel pain and blood comes out. All because of this blood supply. The capillary is there and nerve supply. Blood vessels and nerve supply is going into the pulp, which is coming from a small cavity of the jawbone. And cement layer covering the root helps in fixing with the jawbone. Same thing that I explained earlier. And periodontal membrane is the extension of the outer layer of jawbone. This also help in fixing the root firmly in the jawbone. So this is the structure of a root. It is basically same with the tooth that is premolar, or if it is a tooth of molar, basically things are same, but it is having two roots. At the end of this video, I will add two pictures, which is giving this picture once again, and I will give you one more picture adding with it, which is having double root. Maybe it is the section of a premolar or molar. This is the diagram that is given, what I have already shown you. Carefully observe it, take a snapshot of it and study it later. This is the picture that is having two root or double root. It may be a premolar or a molar. This is the picture showing the difference between the two.